The silent tears of Adwoa Pretty in the small, quiet village of Akim, surrounded by lush green forests and rolling hills, lived a young lady named Adwoa Pretty. Her name was a true reflection of her beauty. Her dark, smooth skin glowed like the moonlight, her almond-shaped eyes sparkled with warmth, and her kind smile could light up the darkest of days. But beneath her captivating beauty lay a soul burdened with untold sorrow. Adwoa Pretty's mother died shortly after giving birth to her. Her father, grief-stricken, remarried to ensure his daughter had a motherly figure. However, fate had other plans. Her stepmother, Mami Amafua, was nothing like her gentle and loving biological mother. Mami Amafua brought along her two daughters, Isi and Akwa, both spoiled and lazy. They were envious of Adwoa Pretty's beauty and hard-working nature, even though they did little to make their own lives meaningful. Adwoa Pretty became the family servant. From sunrise to sunset, she worked tirelessly fetching water from the stream, cooking meals, cleaning the house, and tending to the fields. Despite her efforts, she was never appreciated. Mami Afua constantly berated her, accusing her of being useless and lazy. The two stepsisters, Isi and Akwa, found joy in making her life miserable. They would spill water on freshly cleaned floors, tear her clothes, and spread lies about her to villagers. Even worse, food was often withheld from Adwoa Pretty. While her stepmother and stepsisters feasted on yam and plantain, she would go to bed with an empty stomach, her body trembling with hunger. The villagers whispered about her plight, but no one dared to intervene, fearing Mama Mia Mafua's wrath. Despite her hardships, Adwoa Pretty never complained. She found solace in the quiet moments under the baobab tree at the edge of the village, where she would sit and pour her heart out to the wind. "Mother," she would whisper, tears streaming down her face, "why did you leave me so soon? Is this the life you wanted for me?" One fateful day, the village chief announced a grand festival. It was a time for celebration where villagers would dance, sing, and showcase their talents. Adwoa Pretty yearned to attend, but her stepmother forbade her. "What will you wear?" "Those rags," Mami Mafua sneered, laughing with her daughters. "Stay here and scrub the floors." As the night of the festival arrived, Adwoa Pretty could hear the distant sound of drums and laughter. Her heart ached with longing. She decided to sneak out, wearing a simple but clean dress she had sewn from discarded fabric. She walked barefoot to the festival, her heart pounding with both fear and excitement. The moment she stepped into the village square, all eyes turned to her. Her beauty shone brighter than the moon, and the villagers were captivated. Even the chief's son, Kwame, couldn't take his eyes off her. He approached her, offering his hand for a dance. For the first time in years, Adwoa Pretty felt seen, valued, and free. But her happiness was short-lived. Mami Amafua and her daughters, who had spotted her at the festival, stormed into the square, dragging her back home. "How dare you disobey me?" Mami Amafua screamed, striking her across the face. Adwoa Pretty's tears fell silently as she endured the humiliation. The next morning, as she tended to the fields with swollen eyes and a heavy heart, Kwame arrived, accompanied by the village elders. He had learned of her suffering and demanded justice. "Adwoa Pretty deserves better than this," he declared, his voice filled with anger and compassion. "She will no longer be your slave," the elders supported Kwame, and Mama Mafua was ordered to treat Adwoa Pretty with respect. Though her stepmother reluctantly agreed, she continued to harbor resentment. But Kwame didn't stop there. He asked Adwoa Pretty to marry him, promising to give her the love and life she had always dreamed of. Though hesitant at first, she accepted, knowing she deserved happiness. Adwoa Pretty's story became a beacon of hope for many in the village, reminding them that even in the darkest of times, light could find its way in. While she carried the scars of her past, her strength and resilience paved the way for a brighter future. And so, Adwoa Pretty, once a silent sufferer, became a symbol of courage and hope, proving that beauty isn't just skin deep but lies in the strength of the heart.